First thing we're going to be answering today is how does the height of the ramp affect the car's gravitational potential energy? And then after you've tested that and come up with your conclusion, you're going to flip it over and find out how the mass of the car affects the gravitational potential energy. So to set up the first lab, you need to have the timer case. You need to have the charger. Please make sure that it is plugged in here and plugged into the desk. There is a little switch on the side that you will want in the down position, and it should turn on. We're using photo gates A and B, so you need both of the lights turned on. And this light here for interval should also be turned on. Always make sure that you have clicked reset because it should be at 0. Your first photo gate will be the start and your second photo gate will be the stop, so it will time in between the 10 centimeter mark and the 80 centimeter mark. So our distance will be 70 for this. If your car is not already in the track, you're going to put the head of the screw into the hole. Make sure the wing on the car is going through the photo gates. If you have it set up like this, it will not stop and start. It must have the wing through the photo gates. Please do not remove the stops at the bottom. That needs to stay in there so the car does not get damaged. Please do not take those out. Always hit reset before you start. It should say 0 when you let go. It should time the car between the two photo gates. You're going to record that number. That is your time. You will record it in the chart. If your ramp is not at the 4th hole, please check and do that before you start. Then you're going to move the ramp by unscrewing the black piece here. It comes off, you pull the ramp out carefully, try not to drop it, and you will move it up to the 8th hole. So 1, 2, 3, 4 was where we had the first one. 5, 6, 7, 8. Put the ramp in here, and we do this one. Each height, we do 3 trials. We calculate the average for each of those 3 trials. And then you're going to figure out the distance. Obviously, we're going from 10 to 80, so you've got 70 centimeters in there. And then you're going to calculate the speed. Well, it should be 70 centimeters divided by whatever your time is. Remember, speed is distance divided by time. So each time you are going to do a trial, have someone bring the car back up the ramp for trial 2, hit reset, and you go again. And then for the last height, you will do it on the 12th hole. For the back, this time you're going to do the same process, but instead of having it at different heights, we're going to add different weights. You will do it with the car without a weight first. You'll put one of these metal plates on, and then the last thing you will do 3 trials of is to have 2 of these weights on there. Again, you want to make sure that you're on the 4th hole for this one. So we're going to go back to the 4th hole. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add your weights to your car when it's time, but remember you're doing it with 0 weights first. So you'll just run it like you did before. When it's time to add weights, you're going to unscrew the wing nut. Take that part off. Do not mess with the screw itself. You set this on, tighten the wing nut back up. Put the car back in here. Again, make sure the wing is going through your photo gates. Press reset and let go and record your new times. Then when it's time, once you've done that 3 times, add your other weight for your last part of the experiment. There are lab questions you will need to answer. Make sure you come up with your conclusion at the end.